Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my last polish video of 2018. Yeah, let that sink in. 2019 is just around the corner and I am so happy to be ending 2018 on a high note with this amazing collab. Today, Carolina, Joanie, Josephine, and myself are going to be sharing our top 18 polishes of 2018. In the description box, you're going to find a link to their channels. Please make sure you go show them some love. I love their content, and if you are a nail polish lover like I am, I know you will. I always collab with channels that I recommend, so these three ladies, I highly recommend them. Please make sure that you go show them some love. I do want to take a quick moment to thank Josephine for putting this collab together. Thank you for inviting me. It is always an honor and a pleasure to collab with other creators here on this platform. And if you're new and this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hi, welcome. My name is Laura. I hope you decide to stick around for more nail polish related content coming up in 2019. I am getting ready to take a little 2-week break. You know, we all need a little break sometimes. But, you know, I'm going to be brainstorming a lot of new ideas coming up on 2019. So I do hope that you decide to hit that subscribe button and stick around for whatever 2019 has in store for us. Before we get into the polish, I want to start by saying that this was not an easy job. At first, when Josephine invited me to do this collab, I even told her, you know what? I don't think I have 18 favorites. Well, once I started digging through my drawer, I do have all my tried polishes of 2018 on a separate drawer because I knew at the beginning of the year I wanted to film a video like this. So every polish that I tried on this year was kept separately. So when Josephine invited me, you know, I told her I might not have 18, but I'll try. So I started pulling out of the drawer, picking polishes. Well, I almost had 30. It was like, what was I thinking? Why did I think this was easier than it looks? It's not, especially when you love polish. So I managed to narrow down to 18. I am gonna be sharing you 18. At the end, you know, we all had a hard time, so we decided to add some honorable mentions. And I do have 2 honorable mentions, but the reason why they made the honorable mention cut is because these are just polishes that have stand the test of time, and I have loved them since the first time I put them on my nails. They are favorites forever, and since this is the first time I do a video like this on my channel, I figured they could be honorable mentions. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these honorable mentions because these are polishes that I've talked before on my Our Faves for Fall collab video. So I'll link that video in the description box for you for more details. But, you know, I did want to mention Zoya Yasmeen. I love this polish so much. This is my all-time favorite Zoya that I've tried, of course. I do own a few Zoyas, but a lot of them are untried. Of the few I've tried, this is my favorite, and I've loved it for 2 years already, and it's still one of my favorites. The other one is the polish that I'm wearing. And if you've been around, you might know who this is. This is Caramello from KL Polish. And this is actually my first time that I wear as a full mani. I only have 1 coat, and I just wanted to quickly share with you because since the moment I put this on my hands when it released, I've been in love with this polish. And I highly, highly recommend it. It is such a unique shade in my stash. And you know, that's hard to say when you own as much polish as I do. So these 2 are my honorable mentions of 2018. I loved them when they were released. I loved them the first time I wore them. And in 2018, I've been loving them as well. Really amazing polishes. I wanted to quickly share with you the criteria that I had when picking the 18 polishes that I'm about to share with you. First of all, they are not necessarily polishes that were released in 2018. These are polishes that I tried in 2018. In 2018, I hauled a lot of beautiful polishes. I was introduced to a lot of new indies, but if I haven't put them on my nails, they don't qualify for this video. You might see them in 2019. It really depends how fast I go through my untried stash. So these are my 18 favorite polishes that I wore in 2018. These are polishes that had never been worn before. These are polishes that I put on my nails for the first time this year. When I look at the 18 polishes I have, plus the 2 honorable mentions that I just shared with you, I can honestly say that as of right now, you know, everything my experiences of 2018, if all my other polishes were taken away, this 18 are ones that I would be very happy if, you know, that was it, if that was all I had for my collection. So I really, you know, I was very critical. I wanted to make sure that I did get down to 18. These are my 18 best of 2018, and I recommend every single polish in this video. I'm gonna change the setup a little bit. I just want to make sure that I really give you a close-up of the bottle of the polish. I'm gonna insert swatch photos so you get an idea of how the polish looks, and I think that's it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and change the setup and let's get into my top 18 polishes of 2018. Okay, so I have decided not to share any of these polishes in any particular order. Narrowing it down to the 18 was torturing enough. Very emotional draining process, let's be honest. So the way that I'm gonna go about this is I'm gonna show them by the order of the colors of the rainbow. So let's kick it off with my favorite reds of 2018. I have 2 to share with you. And I want to start off with my favorite cream red polish. This was my first experience with an OPI red, and oh my goodness, what a pleasant surprise it was. This is in the shade Tell Me About It Stud, and this was released this year. It was part of the Grease collection, and I wore this for my brother-in-law's wedding, and oh my goodness, I loved it so much, especially on the toes. Like, it looks so good on the toes. It's a red, but it's a very vibrant red. It's just such a beautiful polish. The other red was part of my Halloween theme polishes video, and I mean, let's just take a look at this. Look at all those beautiful components. This is from Glam Polish, and it is in the shade House of a Thousand Corpses. And this literally looks like dried up corpses on your nails. Like, it looks very bloody. I love this shade. I think this polish is very dimensional. It looks very, yeah, like grotesque. It looks very Halloweenish. Like, it totally serves its purpose. And I mean, just look at all those wonderful components that they put in there. This is just a wonderful polish. And I know that this is gonna be a Halloween time staple for me now, because it truly is like Halloween in a bottle. I mean, just look at all that. I can stare at this bottle for days. Next, I want to share a polish that I was not expecting to love as much as I did. You guys know I'm not very big on pink polishes, but you know, I did have my favorite. Well, when I tried this, I was pleasantly surprised on how good and beautiful this polish is, that it knocked my previous favorite pink out of its pedestal. This is now officially my new favorite pink, and there was just no way that this polish wasn't gonna make it to this video. This is from Louise Lacquer. It is a new to me indie brand, and so far everything I've tried from her has been amazing. And guys, I mean, this is important. I found my new favorite pink. This is the Mystery Princess polish. I do not want to show the name. You know, you get to see the name when you purchase it, and so I don't want to ruin it for Louise Lacquer. You know, you want to know the name, purchase the polish. But it's the Mystery Princess polish. Wonderful formula, such a wonderful shade of pink. It's coming out a little purplish, like on my camera from what I'm seeing, but it's pink, you guys. And it's so beautiful. If I'm gonna wear a pink, this is definitely the one that I'm gonna gravitate towards from now on. I'm not very big on pink, but when I find one that I like, I just tend to keep going back to it, and this one didn't disappoint. Again, that's Louise Lacquer Mystery Princess. The next color category is oranges, and oh my goodness, I had such a hard time with my oranges. So I narrowed it down to 2, but when I first started pulling out polish, I had like 5. You all know I love my oranges. I feel hard in love with my oranges. But narrowing it down, I know that these 2 oranges are my top picks, and these are 2 orange polishes that I highly recommend to you guys. Let me start out with my cream, which is from KL Polish. And you recently saw this one on my top 3 KL Polish favorites. This is just such a unique shade of orange, and it's a one coat wonder, you guys. Yep, just like Caramello right now on my nails, you're seeing one coat. I didn't add a top coat or anything, and I feel like opacity is great. This was just a very lazy mani, to be honest. But with this one, when I swatched it for that video, I did one coat, but like, you know, I took my time with it, and it looks so good. It's just such a beautiful shade of orange. And I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you who it is. This is Cha Cha Cha, and this was part of her summer 2018 collection, and I love it, you guys. If you love oranges and you want easy manis, this is the one coat wonder. Beautiful formula. I cannot stress it enough. This This orange is beautiful. Like I said, I couldn't just pick one orange, so my next orange comes from this year's Salon Perfect Halloween collection, and it's a holographic. This is in the shade Shapeshifter, and you guys, this polish, I hope that you really got your hands on it because it's such a unique holographic orange. It has an amazing formula. It just glows, and it's like the same kind of burnt orange as Cha Cha Cha. I guess this is like my favorite tone of orange, except you know this one has all the hollow in there. This is a wonderful mainstream holographic polish. It's very affordable. Definitely check out Salon Perfect if you haven't. I stand behind their creams and their holographic finish polishes. They're really, really good, as well as their toppers. I haven't had much luck with their Neon Pop line, but this one, you guys, I hope that you got your hands on it because it was a limited edition polish. Again, that is Shapeshifter from Salon Perfect. Alright, next we have yellows, and I don't have like a true yellow to share with you today. I just, you know, none of the yellows I tried really made the cut to be in this video. So I went with the gold. One of my first options, it's the gold, and it's again another one from KO Polish. And this, I mean, just take a look, you guys. There is so much sparkle in this polish. Tons of gold glitters, and you can definitely see some of that holographic dusting in there. This is such a stunner. You recently saw this polish in my favorites for winter, and it is in the shade Casino Night. If you like glitzy, glam, look at me nails, this one will definitely catch attention. It's a showstopper. It is such a wonderful polish with an amazing formula. It is obviously a glitter polish, a full coverage glitter polish, so make sure you wear a peel-off base coat, otherwise you're going to be scrubbing for a while. Unfortunately, guys, for this beauty, I do not have a swatch photo. At the time I wore this, I was dealing with my break, which I mean, I still am. It's not the best, but it was really bad at that time, and I decided to not take a swatch picture. But if you're interested in seeing it in action, I am wearing this on my face for winter video. The next polish in the yellow category, it's actually a mustard polish, and this is from Fair Maiden. It is in the shade Corn Maize, and I mean, just look at that hollow, you guys. And it has a very interesting pink flash. Let me see if I can capture it on camera. You can kind of see it right there when I tilt the bottle. It's definitely more noticeable in person. My camera is not doing a really good job picking it up. But this is a very special mustard polish in my collection. I have nothing like this. This is a new to me indie brand. I've never tried Fair Maiden before, and it was such a pleasant experience that I look forward to trying more from this maker. It's definitely one of the most complex mustard polishes I've seen. Alright, so let's move into the greens, and I want to start with one I didn't expect to love as much as I do. I was not even going to pick up this polish in the first place, and that is the green from the China Glaze Grinch collection. This is in the shade Grinchworthy, and you guys, this polish, I mean, you can totally see what it looks like in the bottle, but the camera does no justice to this polish. This is like an experience. You have to put this on to truly understand how beautiful it is. I love this polish. I am so happy that I listened to all the reviews that I watched, and that, you know, I trusted the opinion of fellow YouTubers because everybody was hyping this polish. I just couldn't see it. But now that I have it, now that I've worn it, I totally get it. This is such a beauty. I mean, just look at that. Wonderful full coverage glitter. This is definitely a standout in the Grinch collection. Highly recommend this one. I really hope that you got your hands on this one. The next polish automatically earned a spot in this video simply because the fill line doesn't lie. The damage that I did to this polish was done in just like less than a month, honestly. And you can kind of, I'm about to tilt my bottle, but before I tilt it, I mean, you can see that my fill line is somewhere down here. Yeah, like that's a lot of usage when you own as much polish as I do. I would put this on, then once my nails started shipping, I'll remove it and put it on again. I was alternating between this one and another silver that didn't make the cut. So yeah, this was one of my most used polishes during my summer break. It actually made an appearance on my current favorites video that I did when I came back from my break. Again, I'll link that video in the description box for you. But that is Jade Cat from Sinful Colors. Alright, now I am very happy to share my favorite blues. You guys know I love my blues, so let's get to them. Let's start out with my favorite one from the Zodiac collection. Again, another kale polish, and I think, yeah, this is my last kale polish on this video. This is in the shade Aquarius 2, and I think if anything, this was the most fitting polish in the Zodiac collection. If you want to hear my thoughts on that collection, I'll link it in the description box for you guys. This is the one that I recommend for everybody. It just happens to be my favorite color too. It's definitely a blue with some scatter hollow. You can kind of see it right there. Yeah, kale polish hit it out of the park with this one. I love the formula on this one. It is kind of like jellyish, kryllish, but it glows. Like this polish just glows. It basically applies itself level really nicely, and I mean just look at that color, you guys. Just look at that color. It's one of my top favorites, you guys. Love this one, and I do have a backup of this one, so I am gonna include it in a future giveaway for you guys, because I do think that if anything, this is the polish that you should get from that limited time collection from KL Polish. Again, that was Aquarius 2 from KL Polish, and oh, I don't want to put it aside because it's so beautiful. Let's move on to an affordable polish, and this was released with the Halloween collection this year from Sinful Colors. This is in the shade Bad Witch. The way it applies and the way it looks on your nails, it kind of looks like an indie polish, to be honest. I think Sinful Colors hit it out of the park with this one. It's just those flakies that are in there, yeah, because they're flakies. Those flakies just pop off your nail and make it glow. It adds a lot of dimension to the nail. The formula is amazing. This was definitely like my favorite from that Halloween collection. I hope that you got your hands on it. I know Sinful Colors has been very sketchy lately with their polishes, but if you ever see or come across this polish, pick it up, because Bad Witch was one of the best polishes released from Sinful Colors this year, in my opinion, of course. Next up, we have Orly's Sweet Peacock. There you go. And I cannot believe it took me this long to try this polish. I have been hoarding this polish in my stash for at least a year, and I decided to pull it out for my winter polish picks, and oh my goodness, it blew my mind. The formula on this is amazing. Even though I did have trouble applying it with the skinny brush, the formula is so good that it basically applies itself. I don't know, guys, but this polish is so beautiful. I mean, just look at it. What you see right there in the bottle is exactly what you get on your nails, and no brush strokes at all, which I was expecting a lot of brush strokes given the fact that it's a metallic polish, but nope, no brush strokes, just beautiful, bright in your face, jewel tone blue nails, and oh my goodness, I love this polish so much. Again, that's Sweet Peacock from Orly. My next pick comes from Zoya's Element collection, and this is one of the shimmering options that they had. On my picks from Zoya video that I did, I mentioned that this polish was very unique to my stash, and I can confirm today now, a month later, that yeah, I've been looking around my stash and I honestly have nothing like this. Not only is this polish a beauty, I mean, just look at it. And sorry, that is Devin. Not only is this a beauty, but this one had to make it to my favorites for two very strong reasons. First of all, its uniqueness. And second of all, because my son really loved this polish on me. And you know, my son is 13 years old. It's very hard for a teenage boy to notice your nails and compliment you. Well, with this polish, he did, and he really loved it. He said that my nails look really cool. So, I mean, this one has kind of like that sentimental story attached to it. So this one had to make an appearance in this video. Plus, It's unique. It has a wonderful formula. It looks amazing on the nails. Highly recommend that you get your hands on Devin. It's beautiful, and that shimmer that you see totally comes on your nails and adds dimension to them. I think Zoya did such an amazing job with this polish, and you know, it's very consistent with their amazing formula as well. Next, I have a polish that created a movement, and that is this polish from Louise Lacquer. I mean, let's just take a moment, okay? Look at how beautiful this polish is. When I did my spotlight on Louise Lacquer, I told you guys that this was a mystery polish that I received. It was not for sale on the website. A lot of you were very interested in this polish. I mean, I can't blame you guys. Look at how beautiful this polish is. It has an amazing formula, to say the least. Well, you guys started sending DMs to the maker from Louise Lacquer, asking her if she could make this polish for you. And she recently had this for pre-sale on her website. My bottle doesn't have a name because at that time it was a mystery polish, but now it does have a name. This is Chameleon from Louise Lacquer. And you know, the owner of this brand, she even contacted me and thanked me for featuring her brand, and that she was so happy that people were asking her about this polish. And you know, she put it up for sale. She had a pre-order going on. I'm not sure if that time frame is up. I can't remember what the last day of the pre-sale was, but I hope that you guys got your hands on it. I hope that you guys are following her. She has amazing sales on her page, and I mean, this is my second Louise Lacquer that I have to share with you guys. I was very impressed with this brand, very impressed with the owner as well, and you know, customer service goes a long way. I'm so glad that she did decide to bring this polish out for you guys. Again, this is Chameleon from Louise Lacquer, and this is one of the most beautiful polishes I've ever put on my nails. Speaking of beautiful polishes, let's move on to one that I discussed in one of my chatty videos for Topic Tuesday. The prompt was, if you could give one polish to everybody, if you were Santa, what polish would you give everybody? And that is Tonic's Light of Lyra. This is like, oh my gosh, this polish is famous for a good reason, you guys. This polish is worth the hype. I know this was not released this year, but I bought it this year, and I am so happy that I did. I mean, just look at that glow. And it glows on your nails like no others. When I applied this polish on my hand, literally like my jaw dropped. I gasped. Like, it's so good, you guys. It's another one that, you know, just makes you wish that you didn't own a lot of polish so that you could just wear this one over and over again. I think this is gonna be one, just like Jasmine and Caramello that I shared with you at the beginning of the video, that's gonna stand the test of time because it's just that good, you guys. For my black polish, I recently did a video on my favorite black polishes, and so I had to narrow it down from them. It was hard, but this one just really grabbed my attention, and it took my heart, and it has a solid place in my heart now. This is again from Salon Perfect. This was re-released with their Halloween collection this year, but it was originally released last year. This is in the shade 9 Lives. Like, the contrast that it provides is so good, you guys. Like, it just looks amazing on the nails. I hope that if you didn't get it the first round, that you got it this time around because it's so good. This is 9 Lives, and it was definitely my favorite black of 2018. Earlier this year, I fell in love with off-white polishes, but surprisingly enough, none of those off-white polishes made the cut to this video. I found out that I fell harder in love with silver. Like I mentioned previously, during the summer, I was head over heels in love with one silver polish from Sinful Colors, but this winter, recently, I fell in love with another silver polish that you saw on my winter favorites. And again, this bottle has a very decent fill line. It's like all the way down here, and this is a huge bottle, you guys. This is from Kokie Cosmetics, and it is in the shade Silver Streak. This silver is so beautiful. It's like a full coverage shimmer. It's not a metallic polish. It's a shimmer polish. It literally looks like twinkling lights on your nails. It's so beautiful. Obviously, I prefer this one to the Sinful Colors one. And one thing I learned about myself this year is that I love silver polish. Once I start wearing it, I can't stop. And that's exactly what happened with this polish. I was watching other polishes that I needed to swatch, but every time I caught a break, I would find myself putting this back on, hence the noticeable fill line. I love it. It is a 3-coater, but it's a 3-coater that is worth your time. And the last polish that I have to share with you today is the most magical polish I've tried on my nails ever. Literally, this is magic on your nails. This is from 1850 Artisan nail polish. Okay, let's take a moment just admiring the bottle, okay? Look at that. This is like a duochrome, maybe a multi-chrome. It goes from like a blue to a pink. And you can sometimes see some purple again. And then look at those iridescent flakies right there, you guys. This polish it's magic on your nails. It looks so different at every angle. This is so distracting in the most positive way ever. And I am doing such a bad job sharing the names of these polishes. I just get lost in how beautiful all of my polishes look in their bottles. But this is Dreaming of Wonderland. And it is from their Dreams Really Do Come True collection. It was released earlier this spring. And I am so happy that I found this brand. I also did a spotlight on 1850 Artisan Nail. This was my favorite of the 2 polishes that I share with you guys. And I don't own anything like it. This polish is mesmerizing. It's so beautiful. I believe on its own I had 3 coats. But 1 coat over black also looks amazing. You want a polish that's fairy-like, that is very magical, this is the one to go to. It is Dreaming of Wonderland from 1850 Artisan Nail Polish. Highly, highly recommend this one. Alright guys, so those are my 18 polishes for 2018. Let me know if any of them are your favorites. Do you own any of the polishes that I mentioned? I hope that you enjoy watching this video. Please don't forget to check out Josephine's, Joanie's, and Carolina's channel as well. I cannot wait to see their pics. Thank you all for such an amazing year. I cannot wait for what 2019 polishes are going to look like. I'm very excited to see what the indie world has to offer next year. And for mainstream, I'm looking forward to see what China Glaze and Zoya are bringing to the table. As always, you guys, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.